All right, just checking the sound. If you guys can hear me, okay?
Yep, all good.
Yep, all good. All right. Yeah, welcome everyone to our next All Hands. Like, what All Hands is this? Like the 17th edition of our community All Hands. Yes, Foley. It sounds Dutch. If it ain't Dutch, it ain't much, is what we say. But yeah, welcome at the community All Hands. I see that we should have actually changed the date. It's the 4th of September, and we're so excited to have you guys here. I think we have a nice agenda today. It's maybe a little bit less crowded than we usually have, but I think it's awesome. So today we have the marketing team that will talk about their latest updates. We have an update from the ecosystem team from Mr. Rose. And I think we have an awesome update from Jobit from the Easy Connect team. So quick house rules. If you guys have any questions for me or for any of the speakers, you can leave them here in the chat, or you can leave them in the AMA channel, and we will try to answer them the best way we can. I would also just like to welcome a few people. Hello, Clip. Hey, Space Cadet, Razia, Maximus, Josh, Harry, Rivo. I see Tony Miller. I see Pavan, Ryan, Talar, Jet. Many people. It's so awesome to have you here. All right. Without further ado, let's move on to the first update, which is from the marketing team. Hello, Retro. How's life?
Hey, life is good.
Yeah, you've been busy, yeah?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah. And whatever we've been busy with, I'm going to go over today.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen that you've prepared some awesome slides. So the floor is yours.
Okay, excellent. Hello, everybody. Let's move to next slide. So today I'll talk about statistics a little bit. I'll talk about Monero narrative, where we are. Update you on the website work we've been doing. Talk about the Academy modules, and do some general updates about some newsletter that we're doing together with ambassadors. Update on blog and some other interesting stuff. Okay, next slide, please. All right, so on stats, we're keeping up pretty well. You can see where we started here, and funny enough, like if you see on the bottom there that negative red candle, that was pretty much one of CFB's posts, and that was our start on the same day. That was fun, but everything is going well because the team is working on a lot of interesting stuff like Monero. All of these narratives keeping up the stats really well. We're obviously supporting the narratives as much as we could. So as you can see, we're just keeping up quite a bit of volume and traffic to our X account. Next slide, please. Okay, so here it gives you the overview of the whole year. So this first peak on the left of the chart that was the white paper that was published. It attracted obviously a lot of attention. It's the biggest spike that we've had in our X stats. And then there is this, next spike, which doesn't look very legitimate. So these are the two events that we've had before that brought a lot more volume. But as you can see, since we have started, which is, well, it says July 1st, but yeah, we started right there. We're keeping up the volume pretty well, comparable or even better with the previous spikes. We have this one big day when we announced 51% domination. And yeah, I mean, the stats are looking well. That means, the public likes what we're doing. It visits our profile, it reads stuff, so happy about that. Next slide. Okay, so this is LinkedIn. I also decided to show you the annual graph on this because the initial increase is where Jen has actually started doing something on LinkedIn, and we also continued to keep up LinkedIn, and as you can see, we're getting really good impressions. So this was the platform that was pretty much unutilized, and now it's flourishing. We actually get a lot of messages there. Even some VCs are like asking where they can buy Qubic and how. So this is very useful for us as well. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is Google Analytics. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, but generally it sort of shows the same statistics where the clicks and visits are up and the attention is up. There was this initial spike, then a little bit of fall off, but we're still having quite a bit more success than in the past. People still visit our website a lot. I assume it's mostly because we keep the blogs updated and because of all the news that's been around Qubic lately. So that's that. Next slide, please. Oh, well, there's supposed to be a video there, which I don't know. Anyway, well, okay, let's see. Let's see if it plays. If it plays, then
I think so. I mean it. Wait, it started showing.
I think it's supposed to be like scrolling. It's just a scrolling sheet.
All right. I'm sorry.
Well,
you had many PR releases. Many.
All right. Anyway, imagine this, but scrolling. Amazing. So in the first week, on the Monero 51% takeover announcement, just in the first week, we had 650 publications from this PR from this announcement. And obviously, since it's just the first week, we've definitely had over 1,000 or probably over 2,000 altogether. It was a huge PR campaign, to be honest. Next slide. All right. So a little bit of an update on the website. So within 1 week, we'll have all these pages up and updated with the current information. Obviously, the team needs to be updated. The mining page will just do a couple of additions. Overall, it's pretty good. Roadmap needs to be updated. That's the big thing. Ecosystem page, we have all the information. Just need to show it on the website. Brand kit and events. Now, events is pretty cool because right now the page points to some GitHub that doesn't quite do anything. So we're looking to do like a calendar where an event or like a meetup like we're having here would be on the calendar. So people who are not on Discord know what's going on and when things are happening. We'll probably add some spaces on there and other good things. Let's see. Okay, on the Academy. So the multi-language functionality, Grizz is adding that right now. Within 2 weeks, the functionality itself would be available. We're still sort of undecided whether we want to automate the translation or if we want, each page to be translated by hand, with help of ambassadors, obviously. However, we're leaning towards automated one because, it's just so much work to update everything in different languages. What if we decide to change something? It's just a huge pain. So functionality is getting there, but we're still deciding whether to automate the translation. Now, obviously, the whole Academy V2 is a lot of topics and a lot of content. So that's 6 weeks out. We're working on it diligently. Well, actually, not we. It's IM333, Grizz and Sanks. Obviously, content, videos, and addition to the website. So that's still 6 weeks out, but I would say it's over a third done for sure. Now we're also doing like a little side module. It's not little, but it's a really useful side module, which is for mining. It's also a part of Academy, but we will launch it within 3 weeks. As you can see on the slide, first study topic. That's what I'm talking about. All right, next slide, please. All right, so together with the ambassadors and Popeye specifically and Kim's, we're running this Qubic newsletter. This is the very first version of it. It attracted close to 2,500 views at this point. We launched it a few days ago. Right now, it's almost like a little landing page, but we're looking to make it into an email format so that we can collect. We can build a database of people who are interested in Qubic, and just like in the scientific newsletter, this newsletter will be sent to the people, but this will be a general one. And right now it's on bi-weekly basis. We'll see if it's possible to do it on a weekly basis. Next, please. All right, so blogs are doing well. I mean, it was really important to keep this up, to be honest. We're at 3 blogs per week right now. Well, not right now, but for the past months. What's important about it is, again, this Monero narrative. It started like absolute fireworks, right? Qubic, the bad guys who are attacking Monero. But it was very, very important to share what exactly it is we're doing, to calm people down, although nobody believed us at first. We kept reasserting our narrative. We're not attacking. This is an experiment. We're testing. We're not gonna steal any of your transactions or funds or double spend attack. None of that. So and you can probably see if you follow this in the media. First, we were the horrible, bad, awful guys. And then eventually, little by little, like, oh, hey, those guys are actually doing something other than attack. And I think blogs helped that a lot because, first, whatever publications that were out there, they were just collecting the negative narratives. But slowly, they ran out of the narratives to collect, and they started looking into our blogs, picking up the information from there. And information in our blogs, it's not positive to Qubic. It's just balanced. It's what it was. So I think with blogs, everything just evened out and the whole narrative just calmed down. So happy about that. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is what we're working on. This is kind of cool because CERTIC, obviously we have our score already, we're out there. But we're missing a bounty program, which we actually have in Qubic. So that, we're trying to integrate that on the CERTIC profile so it bumps our statistics, and it will quite a bit. And also the big deal is the KYC of the dev team. Right now they're mapped as anonymous on CERTIC, but they're not anonymous, and they don't want to be. Well, they don't mind to dox. It's no big deal for them. So right now we're also working to, with the Qubic team so that they're on the CERTIC website, that it doesn't say anonymous, but it says that the team is actually doxed. So that will bump the score a bit as well. Hopefully these two things will place us on a good spot on the first page. Now, what to mine, that's kind of interesting because with this whole Monero narrative, we started communicating with what to mine. And those guys at first were like, well, you guys are kind of a-holes, like you're attacking Monero. But like little by little, we explained to them what we were doing. A little time passed. They realized we could have double spent and we haven't. So now our devs are working to their devs, and there's a possibility that we will be listed there, which is huge because what to mine is the website for the miners. It's the first stop to see like what's profitable, and guess who's profitable? It's us. So hopefully that gets integrated soon. Next slide, please. All right, so this is already on X and it's a part of the blog, just posted it. Important thing to see here is the bottom part, right? Because at this point, we mined $2 million worth of Monero and we repurchased 1 trillion worth of Qubic from the circulating supply. Very cool, right? And as you can see from the chart, like Qubic mining earnings, the first line, that's stabilized. I mean, we're doing like a good 30 to 35 grand per day we're making. So, go to the blog, check it out, see what the update is. Next slide, please. Okay, this is cool. So we already integrated with DeFi Llama. So the thought was like, hey, we're making 30 something per day, right? So why don't we integrate that, our custom mining, as our revenue of the protocol? And it's absolutely legit because that's exactly what it is. It's revenue of Qubic. So if we were to take 30 something $1,000 revenue per day, this is where we'll be, like right around Arbitrum, above Avalanche, and spoke to Sigrid, who was leading the integration in the DeFi Llama back when it was just first integrated, and spoke to DeFi Llama team, and I think in about a week we'll start this integration into DeFi Llama. So it's going to be pretty cool. We'll see Qubic among some of the most profitable protocols with with the market cap of, oh my god, it's below 300 million. Never mind. Yeah, so I mean that's about it. And I mean Brahms is doing great work with the agency. Like we get agency posts every day, and people seem to love them a lot. Just based on the feedback, the views, the comments. It constantly reminds the public about what Qubic is, a little nuances about the protocol. It always keeps up the interest. It's very useful. Plus, obviously, we don't have something to post every day, so sometimes it acts as a filler a little bit. So that's great. And yeah, I am 333, Grizz, and Sanks. They're doing excellent work on the academy. It really is a lot of work. It seems like, hey, it's just another module. It's a big teamwork, and it's moving forward. That's all I have for marketing. If you guys have some questions, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Reto. It was a massive update, I think, big update, and really exciting to see all the developments that that you guys made. It's really exciting to see. Folks, if you have any questions for Reto, please leave them here in the chat, or you can go to the AMA channel, and then we can discuss your questions at the end of all the decks. So thank you so much, Reto. I'm going to move on to Mr. Rose. Hello, Mr. Rose. I'm not sure if your audio is working. If you're muted, mute. Not sure your audio works, sir. I'm just checking if anyone else can hear Mr. Rose. Maybe it's just me. Ah, he says 1 sec. Okay. Let's give this guy 1 sec. Yeah, no pressure. Let's add no pressure. All right.
Yeah. So how is the weather over there while we wait?
We're here?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks ass, man. It's not looking good, bro. It's not. It's rainy. So fall might have just started. But yeah.
Oh, the fall has started over there?
Yeah, it's shit. No, nothing,
Yeah.
mister. Nothing, Mr. Rose.
The fall has started over here as well. It's only 90 degrees now, or what is it in Celsius?
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm going to troubleshoot. Jobit, can you hear me? Otherwise, we just move on with you, and then in the meantime, Mr. Rose can fix his connection. Easy connect. Jobit, Joba. He's also on mute. What I see. Just checking if.
Maybe Easy Connect will help Mr. Rose.
Oh man. Jobit, are you there, sir? We have Omer Simpson, who is basically complimenting us for having such a solid sort of all hands. You jinxed it, man. All right, let me just ping Jobit. Maybe he's at the toilet and now rushing. Are you there, sir? Did Jon Snow know about Qubic? I don't think so. I think otherwise he would have known what would have been coming for him, right? I guess. Jobit. Okay, I probably need to invite Mr. Rose. Yes, of course I can invite you as a speaker. You have to.
Yeah, let's try now.
Yes. Hola.
All right, finally. Looks like it's easier from the phone than from the laptop. Well,
yeah. No
apologies
worries.
for
No
that.
worries. No worries. How's life, Mr. Rose?
Doing good. So far, so good. A little bit busy, and a little bit season with some drama as always. But yeah, so far so good.
No worries. We're really happy to hear from you for some ecosystem updates and some incubation updates. So, floor is all yours, sir.
Yeah, thanks. I just have a few messages, but I'm gonna try. I hope they're very concise. Let's start with the incubation update. As you know, incubation program is an always on program, so we don't work in batches. So you can expect that the total execution rate might fluctuate, but it's not gonna reach 100% as long as we keep onboarding new projects. But in any case, so far we have 13 total incubated projects. 4 of them already fully delivered. The last one is EasyConnect, and that's one of the reasons that why they are here. We have also new joiners since the last time I joined here for to update the community, which is Q Weekly, also Qubic Escrow OTC and Q Raffle. And next week we have Qubic Correlite for the voting. As you know, during this week is reviewing period. So yeah, next the 9th we have the voting. So regarding funding, we fund almost $250,000 in incubation projects. There's 94K still pending to fund from projects that are still ongoing. But also we should add here the funds that are already blocked or secure, better said, for the RFP, which I'm gonna update now. If we move to the next slide, please. Yeah, there is. So regarding the hot topics of this week and the last one, the RFP, as you know, the RFP, now we are on the submission period. And just a friendly reminder, so every submission should be sent, so I mean every proposal should be sent it to the RFP qubic.org, and the deadline is to September 28th until 23:59 hours. As we've insisted, all the dApps that you may have also send it to that email account. None of Qubic ecosystem members will answer DMs regarding any dubs for the RFP. We do it this way because we want to be fully transparent and somehow to coordinate all dubs that the providers may have. So please send all your dubs and also your proposals to that email account, and we will reply to you via our Discord channel, so all the providers can also benefit from the answers. Another hot topic is QSwap and Qbridge. Starting from QSwap, as you know, developers Peter D and their team has been missing since the last few weeks. They said that they were going to present a way forward, basically. So a new proposal to improve the UX and the front end, which currently is missing. But we have no news from them, not in Discord and not in the Telegram chats that we have with the team. So yeah, as a natural thing, we've seen that LFG, a community, a team of their community, has already presented a proposal to go ahead with UX and the front end, which we think it's a great opportunity because yeah, it's a natural thing. So if we already have a project, a smart contract that has been deployed in mainnet, but the product per se is not up and running. So feels natural that someone wants to continue. So we encourage all teams, not only LFG. So if there's another one that wants to take it from there, to also submit proposals. That's the only update that we can provide regarding QSwap. We are aware that there are a few concerns regarding the IPO processes. That's well, first of all, I want to say that please send me all feedback, all the doubts that you may have. I'll try to to orchestrate a joint answer. So I don't know where we can post this, but we can coordinate with the other work groups in Qubic, so we have a shared repository to answer all your doubts. Regarding the IPO, yes, I was saying, the thing is that it's the IPO process. It's from Qubic Core, so it's it's a foundational tool, mechanism that we have. So I'm not sure that there is too much room for changes. What we can say is that when you invest in an IPO, you are not investing in an ICO. So an IPO is a different thing than an ICO. So you are investing in a smart contract deployment. So basically, you are somehow buying the future revenues that such smart contract may generate, but you are not investing in the company per se. That's the main difference between an IPO and ICO. So the only thing that we can say from ecosystem services team is that from now on, we're going to provide much more information, as we did with Qbridge, when every smart contract is going IPO. Because going IPO doesn't mean that the product or the project has finalized. The only thing that means is that the smart contract is going on in mainnet, and that's it. I think that's what happened with QSwap, that a lot of expectations were generated when it went IPO. But the thing is, the problem is that the product is not live, just the smart contract. And yeah, that's the only thing that we can say here. And regarding Qbridge, sorry, as you saw last couple of days ago, the proposal was not approved by quorum. It looks like that the main reasons are that there's some trust issues and the risk of centralization. Basically, quorum is requiring multi-sig requirement because now it's quite centralized. The thing is that the feedback is quite limited, and as we've seen in in the channel, in the chat. The feedback is a little bit blurry between what the quorum wants and what we could do. I mean the developers, so the bottom team, because there are some inconsistencies. I'm aware that bottom is already talking with Cortec to review the current smart contract and to see how can they move forward in terms of modifying it or finding another solution. On our side, on the ecosystem side, we are also supporting them, and we are going to analyze all alternatives, which span from, I don't know, fully deprecated the smart contract and building from scratch, or just made some changes in the current one. Our idea is that depending on the number of potential solutions that we have, we'd like to submit those alternatives to the community voting. The idea is to use the voting app that should be live in a few weeks, as far as I'm aware. It's already, the smart contract is already deployed or soon to be deployed, and the front end it's a few weeks to go. So yeah, the idea is to use the voting app, so the community can decide, or at least provide their choices. So on the way forward. Yeah, I think that's it from the incubation side. If we move to the next slide, actually 2 slides. Yeah, the next one. Yeah, we've also received a lot of questions about the exchanges status. Truth is that I'm not allowed, and none of the ecosystem services the members is allowed to say anything about that, because we've experienced a few issues during the past epoch. Thing is that we are facing somehow, how to say, kind of insider trading. We had a great deal, well, a couple of not great but interesting deals with two exchanges. But the thing is that there were no contracts signed. So once we got the funds, the initial conditions, let's say, changed a little bit. So from now on, we decided to not disclose anything until we have a contract signed with them. We are very close to sign the contract with 2 exchanges. One of them is a tier 1, but I cannot say anything else from here. So the only thing update is that the only update that I can say now is that conversations are undergoing. We are talking with around, I think Albert said it was 4 or 5 of them, major ones. But yeah, unfortunately, I cannot say anything else about that. Sorry. I'm going to stop here. I don't know, Talen, if there's any question from the community.
Yeah, there are some questions, but I would like to keep them to the end. I saw some questions from
Okay.
from some folks, from Gate and a few others. So if you would like, you could already start to answer questions in the chat, but otherwise we save them for the end. Like that's fine. Like we have a Q&A at the end.
All right. Thanks.
Without further ado, thank you so much, Mr. Rose, for this exciting update. It's just awesome to see that a lot is going on, and also really appreciate, I think, the full transparency on how certain decisions are being made and why certain things are the way that they are. I think that's really important, to not beat around the bush. All right, moving on. Jobit.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Some issues with Discord, but I'm back again.
Yeah, no worries. Back at it again with the white fans.
Okay.
It's awesome to have you here. Very excited to learn more about Easy Connect, or actually to hear more about the updates around Easy Connect. And the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. So I'm really happy to be here. And the first thing that I would like to say is now you can use Easy Connect. We officially launched it today. So the idea is to let you realize why EasyConnect could be an amazing tool for Qubic projects and users. So imagine we are a project, we've already launched a token and want to start an innovative gamification and rewards campaign based on the purchase of these tokens in QX. Okay, let's say we are Garth. If you, Rock, let me use it an example. So thanks to EasyConnect, we can receive notifications every time a user buys more than, let's say, 6 million Garth in QX. When a whale makes big purchases or sales, just configuring this wallet and anything we can imagine with the information in QX. So anytime that this configuration matches, EasyConnect send notifications to an application platform or to no-code tools such as Make. Imagine we create a scenario in Make and we receive this notification. So Make automatically saves all the information in a Google Sheet or database or whatever we need to later generate airdrops easily. And it also automatically sends messages to a Telegram group to show the most relevant Garth whales activity. Whatever you want to build using the information on QX, you can build it just in minutes. It without a single line of code. Just click and configure, and you have the scenario you want to build in minutes. So this is something that started in MadHack. We won the second prize at the hackathon, and we have been working in this product since. And today we have a platform for monitoring these smart contracts. You can create and customize alerts. Just click and configure, and you will receive these real-time notifications via webhook. So we can send notifications to your application, to your platform, to anywhere you are listening to process the information. And this is for sure designed for developers, analysts, but also for any user in Qubic that wants to create something with the information in Qubic smart contracts. If you can pass the slide. So how it works, it's a video.
This is EasyConnect. Monitor smart contracts. Trigger alerts. React in real time. In this demo, a contract is watched. A transaction is sent. And the webhook fires. The data flows. An email is triggered. No delays, no noise. Just action. EasyConnect. Your link between the blockchain and what matters.
Okay, so here you can see in just 30 seconds, how can you configure an alert? How can you build a scenario in Make, which is pretty simple in this case. So you receive the information of some buy in QX, and you send an email automatically with the information, with all the information. So you can build anything using Make, using Zapier, using N10, using your own application platform, whatever. You don't need to know anything about not only how to develop in Qubic, but also you don't have to know anything about smart contracts itself. We do it for you. So we present you all the methods of the smart contract you select. So you just have to establish some conditions, and that's all. And they are asking when today. I mean, you can now access this URL and you can create your own account in seconds, and it's free. I mean, you have up to 200 notifications per month. You can use it whenever you want, and also we offer you some basic use cases that you can download and import in applications such as Make. Just to start from a complete scenario, you can configure with your own configuration. Okay, so we offer also premium plan up to 1,000 notifications and support by Telegram and advanced use cases. And also we have an enterprise plan in which there are also mail support, priority support response. And we can create custom scenarios. And something that is really important, if you are a project that have a specific smart contract, we can integrate this smart contract in EasyConnect, so everybody can use your smart contract, and you can launch anything you want using EasyConnect. So please we have built also a kind of academy in which you can learn how to use EasyConnect, but also you can download these examples. So this is the fastest way to do it step by step, and you import this scenario and you create your own scenario using this as a template. So it's pretty simple to create something using Easy Academy, and you can build your own scenario just in minutes. I encourage you to test it today. And the last but not least, Rock, are you there? Yeah.
He's there. He's
one.
listening. He says. Yeah, Bharat is listening. He says.
Yeah. So the last thing that I could say. Next slide, please. Is that Garth will be the first project to integrate EasyConnect. So we have been working with them these past days to understand what can they do using EasyConnect, and it's pretty clear they think EasyConnect can help them. And just stay tuned to Garth on Qubic and EasyConnect accounts in X to realize what is possible to do in a real project and an amazing project such as Garth using a tool such as EasyConnect. And that's all. It's open. You can use it. You can test it. We are really working to improve EasyConnect in a feature, and you can get more information about EasyConnect both in the website, and you can also email us. So thank you. I hope you enjoy it, and we keep building, because as you know, we won also the Rise Your Hack hackathon, and we are preparing the QBuild product to automatically analyze smart contracts. So we keep building, and I hope we can be here in some months to talk about Qubit also. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Robbie. That's awesome for the for the amazing presentation, and congratulations on the launch. I think that's really really exciting. So I expect everyone to make a small applause at home for the guys from EasyConnect. It's really exciting. Yeah, that brings us actually at the end, which means that we have some time, obviously, for a Q&A. I see that Venus, but also Gate, I think, was also asking this question. How far has the QRaffle project progressed? And I think that Gate was asking, is there already any sight on the actual launch or delivery? Mr. Rose, can you share any details on, I think, on QRaffle? I need to be sure if this question was also...
Yes, I can. I invite you.
And QDraw, sorry. So for QRaffle and for QDraw. So for these both projects, if you have any details.
QRaffle, which is the other one?
QDraw.
No idea what project is that. Well, step by step. Regarding QRaffle or any other project that we incubate, I strongly recommend you to read the bi-weekly reports that I post in the announcement channel. There you will find all the details regarding milestones, status, roadmap, basically everything. Specifically regarding Q Raffle, during this week we found what we thought was a stopper. Basically, the first proposal was meant to use a smart contract that is not yet deployed and has no delivery date planned. But discussing with developers and also with core tech, they found a workaround. So basically, they are developing a new smart contract. Poly is doing that. Basically, because Poly is from the Raffle development team. And yeah, the project is developing now milestone 1, if I'm not wrong. They started like a week ago or a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, and that's where they are so far.
Nice, thank you so much. Yeah, Gate, if you would like to reiterate your question, feel free to do so. Maybe I didn't get it, correctly. So please let me know if you would like to change your question. I think for the rest, guys, I think you've already answered many questions in the chat. So yeah, I would just like to ask one more time. Does any of you have any more questions for our presenters today, for RetroDrive on marketing, for Mr. Rose on ecosystem, or for Jobit around Easy Connect? Do you guys have any questions? Okay, No Limits is asking Mr. Rose, worst case scenario, what happens with QSwap? So I think he really wants to know the worst case scenario.
If anyone is expecting that the answer would be that we will deprecate the smart contract, I don't see that in the short future. I think that the worst case is that the project might be in standby until we find someone who can develop the remaining UX features on the front end. But we already have LSG proposal. Let's see how it goes. Don't know if you got some time to review that, but basically they are requesting 1 billion to finalize the UX, and the front end will be funded on their private funds. DCAT suggested that one thing that they could do is to request to Quorum to update the smart contract to send the future revenues generated by the smart contract to the team that's operating the smart contract and basically the project, which makes sense to me. So yeah, let's say that if the proposal passes and it gets approved, LFG will continue where Peter D left the project. If not, we'll try to find someone else to do the job.
Yeah, no more despair. No limits.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, just want to give everyone one more minute. If you have any questions or if you want to share anything else with the presenters today, a few more seconds. Anything else? All right, then I would like to thank everyone for joining in today. Thank you, RetroDrive. Thank you, Jobit. Thank you, Mr. Rose, for presenting, preparing the slides and make yourself available to update this amazing community. I wish everyone else an awesome remainder of the day. We'll speak soon. And come on. Bye.